All right, Kayla. Big win for you out there. Talk about the match a little bit. Just how you feeling, what was working for you, cool experience, things like that.
I'm a little beat up. My shoulders are taped, my knees taped, and this was a very last-minute trip. I just had a college tournament last weekend. We had a duel on Friday. We had homecoming yesterday, so I traveled this morning. So it's been a long day, but I'm happy that I got to come out here, have the opportunity, and I just felt like I was having fun, so it's all that really matters.
I mean, it sounds like you're busy. A little busy,
busy,
right? So you got the start of the college season, and you're into some other things as well. I mean, what's your life like right now?
Hectic. My life is so hectic right now, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I mean, I get a day off here and there to catch up on sleep, but it's fun. I love it.
Talk about the event a little bit. I mean, the USA versus Japan deal is in itself a cool thing. That it's a women's wrestling event is a cool thing. That it's beat the streets for a good cause is a cool thing. What do you think about the entire event?
I think it's so crazy cool. I haven't been able to be here all week, but from following the other girls' social media and their Snapchats and things like that, it's looked to be really awesome. The dinner last night looked great. And then just here, there's a huge crowd, just so much support and energy in the air. Like, what's better than like wrestling outside in sunny California, And it's all for a good cause. Like, no matter who wins or loses, it's all just fun. It's all just wrestling, and we're setting a good example for the younger generations. So I think it's awesome.
I mean, having a women's, standalone event like this, and you've got a full crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you find in that? Is that cool for you? I mean, is it a new experience for you?
Yeah, usually if you look at college nationals for women, we don't have a huge crowd. If we go to World Team Trials, most of the crowd is there for men's freestyle or whatever. So nothing against them, like they just bring in a really good crowd every time, so we can feed off of that. But to see that we can bring in these people, just women, it's really reassuring that, we're making an impact.
So talk to me about your goals a little bit. I mean, you were second at the trials last year to Helen, who obviously best in the world, right? So new weight classes, things are changing. What do you hope to achieve this year, and what's your plan to reach those goals?
My next big thing is U23 Worlds, so I'll be going to Poland for that. I'm really excited. I really hope that I can win it, get my first gold medal. I said at trials that I'm tired of getting bronze, so I'm really hoping to get that gold. After that, we have college now, or actually I go straight to World Cup from there is what it's looking like. So hopefully Team USA can come home with a gold. Right now, we don't know who's going to be at what weights, if this is Japan's real team, but it looks like we're doing a really good job. And then the new weights, who knows what's going to happen, where I'm going to go, kind of depends on how my body reacts to everything, like the changing of the diet, and we have a new lifting program at school, so things like that. I don't know where I'll end up, but I really would like to make a senior world team and be the one to take the mat then. And then I also have my last year of college wrestling, so I want to get my 4th title. So those are the big things on my plate.
How's Campbellsville looking?
Oh, tough.
Tough?
My dad keeps saying, my dad coach, if you don't know that, he's saying we're producing at about 50% right now. We don't have Grace Bullen in the lineup. She hasn't gotten to school yet. Tara Scott, she's not down to weight, but she will be by January. We have an injured girl at the lower weights who is actually ranked #1 right now, and she's bumping up 2 weight classes. And it's just looking to be a really tough squad. We had a dual tournament this past weekend at the University of the Cumberlands, and we came home with a win there. Got to wrestle King, put our lineup against theirs, and we did really well. So I'm excited for it. I think we can come away with the title.
I just wanted to ask, could you talk about the patience that you had in that match that you just wrestled? It seemed like you were really picking your spots, even on the turns, to like not go immediately, take down the turn, set it up. It was really a disciplined performance.
Thank you. Specifically, that toe trap turn that I have messed myself up in that before on the world stage. I thought I had it and I went with it, and I got caught on my back and lost my chance at going to the World Finals a couple years ago at Junior Worlds. So with that turn, it's my favorite turn. I'm really particular about having that toe and having it deep because anything can happen. But then everything else, I felt a little slow. that jet lag. I just got off the plane this morning. If we're looking at California time, I left at 12:30 to come here, so wasn't feeling 100% Kayla, but just tried to catch it. I need to work on my defense a lot. I was going cut back type style versus sprawling initially, so little things like that. But I think I was doing an okay job at slowing the pace a little bit because I
felt like you were making a lot of adjustments during the match itself.
Yeah.
You know, adapting to the landscape that was in front of you.
Yeah, Coach Steiner and Emma, they were both right in my ear, and they knew exactly what to tell me. They've coached me for years. So.
What did they say at the break?
They were helping me to set up my shots and to use my pressure versus like standing back. So.
I mean, you know, with the second period, the shot that you didn't fully commit to and just sort of waited to go back up to your feet versus the one that you finished right after that. What's sort of going through your mind on like what's a dangerous thing to overcommit to versus go all out on?
Yeah. Well, I knew the match situation. I was ahead. I have some really bum shoulders, so I was too afraid to fully commit and accidentally like get extended. Because if my shoulders get extended right now, there's no way that I'm going to hold on. So I just tried to cling because I was trying to like use the pressure and build up, and it just wasn't working. So I didn't want to try and pull in. Just trying to use my strengths as I had them.
How about the position at the end where she scored on you late, and it looked like you were close to, getting up the fall? What's going through your head at that point, and how to get out of that?
Well, when I was in there, I felt like I was on my head. I didn't feel like I was on my back. I knew that if she adjusted in a certain way, it could have been really bad for me and really dangerous. But I also had my feet kind of locked around her leg, so I felt stable there, and I knew that either she was going to let it go or we were going to get called up. So I was just waiting for that because I wasn't too worried about getting pinned. I figured I had already given up the 2 at that point. So.